Mo like it. He's got bots on both teams. Okay. Let's see what happens.
Find the bots play better than real people.
Hey, at least the bots push.
Well, it's funny whenever you're in co-op and you see a bot get a Kraken. Enough kills for a Kraken, and you're like going, wow. I'm glad I'm not on that flank.
Show us on the ship where the bad CC touched your anchor. Oh my god. Thanks, Duckman. I like what I do. Really. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
15 Australian dollars per month was all I had to pay 10 years ago. Now devs want $100 per month to make shareholders rich. Katarne, the interesting thing is, if that's what they want, then you respond by giving them less than that, or nothing. Nobody tells you to spend money in this game. And I'm one of the first people to tell you not to spend money in this game. Mo Like It is intoxicated during this game. See, this guy knows. You can totally tell by your aim, my dude. I'm just messing with you. Although, you should probably turn so that all your guns are on target. There you go. The Charleston being a premium St. Louis is ridiculous. It's... Let me get out of here for a sec. Look at all the guns you have. Look at all your guns you have on your side. Oh, and by the way, these are secondary, so you have even more guns on top of the guns that you normally have. 900 guns per side? Damn right. No coat of arms is toxic? What do you mean, Tox? Oh, God, did I see what I think I saw? You are a dirtbag. You've got Halsey on the ship. What the hell? Oh my god.
That's what I was thinking. It's Seal Clubbing time.
But it's a premium. Halsey on the tier 3. You. Oh my god.
It could be worse.
How?
You could put like Yamamoto on a tier 2.
I've done that.
See, worse.
See? I'll admit it to it.
Yes.
There is this one 07 player that only played low tier ships with 19-point captains.
Oh, look at the switch to AP. This is smart.
Oh man.
It's poor Kaladin. Wait, SAT, you said there's an 07 player who only did what?
Whenever he grounded through low tier ships, he would only play it with 19-point Halsey.
Oh my god.
I mean, he had to have not done it at least once, though.
Yeah. But this was on his second account.
Right.
Right. Mo, I just want to say this. It serves you right that you beached
That's
broadside
violent.
torpedoes and you couldn't kill that Kaladin. That's what you get for taking Halsey. Oh, by the way, you're losing. This is fine. I mean, assuming you get a Confederate, this is very fine. You just have to get that Confederate, right? What's Confederate? It's, damage 4 ships?
to 6 ships.
6 ships.
Well,
Very-
hello, Carbine.
Very
Oh,
doable.
boy.
Senor Carlito.
Oh my goodness! Where's my sound effect?
You can just make your own sound effect.
Like you did earlier. Clipped for posterity.
That's right. Thanks, Toxic. Carbine Colito, thank you very much for the raid, my friend. The rest of you guys, we just finished talking about our commander skill rework talk. That took a lot longer than I was hoping it would. Oh my god, double strike. And we're watching Mo Like It, Seal Club at tier 3. Great one. Thank you for the follow, my good friend. Oh my god. Oh my god. Check out Carlene Carrito. Thank you very much for the shout out, Puddin'. Remember an EU player who had like 4,000 games total, which 3,500 were Umikaze? Yeah.
Well, the real question is how many of the hidden stats people at Tier 1 had 20,000 games in the Black Swan?
Probably not.
Once upon a time, that was
No,
great.
that is not being sarcastic.
Once
Just
No,
being
there's definitely people with
confused.
20,000 games
Oh yeah,
down there.
absolutely. Like, you just can't see them anymore because they can hide their stats now.
Do you think they would hide their stats?
Yeah.
Most of them, I find, are actually Orlan players if they play a ton of games.
Yeah.
No comments about Russian 130mm guns, of course. Alright, well, you've killed 4 ships, most of which are
There's
bots.
the Confederate.
You haven't gotten Confederate, you got a double strike, which is fun. Oh, Polar is great, Dust. That's one of my favorite maps in this game. I wish that the Wargaming would find a way to bring Polar into high tiers. And I don't care if that means you make the map bigger, you know? Like, it's a fun map. I
Like
wanna
our discussion about BRRRR race.
Do you
sorry, what?
remember...
Why not have the high tier ships on a smaller map? That would make them kind of get closer.
Very well.
You would see a lot
But
of
then
chaos.
Deadeye won't work.
Also, do you remember the April Fool's Clan brawl?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That was a good time.
They played on this map with 5-kilometer
Yeah.
cyclone. As a destroyer player, I did not appreciate that.
Playing Puerto Rico was an interesting experience in that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you've got the radar, so
How
you
about
kind
the
of negate the 5 kilometer.
How about the carrier player where you spawn
Yeah,
like
the
in the
carrier
enemy
things, too.
fleet?
Yep.
I bet the
Also-
carrier player probably gave it a buff.
I would prefer to be in CVs than a destroyer. Destroyer, I just face check and everyone
then
radars
you die.
hydras me.
I like doing the limited visible range with the destroyer. I just keep torpedoes selected and I just run up on people, I turn, shoot torpedoes at them, and they don't
Doesn't
realize
work
they're
better expecting you.
they're gone.
Yeah, that works
This is
until the
just
GK
plan-
has
this
6
is
kilometer
plan
hydro.
battles. Yeah, like, it doesn't work.
You just pick your targets.
Ooh, man.
How do I pick a target when I can't even see him?
Mini map. Look at the mini map and see where the guys were last spotted, and then head toward the ones you do want to be spotting.
Alright, anyways. Did you play that brawl? Because it sounds like you didn't.
Yep.
End of discussion.
Oh god. That brawl was ridiculous.
It was so dumb.
How about
It
the
was-
Islands of Ice one where the carrier spawned like completely separate of the team?
The wrong spawn carriers, yeah.
That one was on Land of Fire.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was Land of Fire when it put the carrier in the enemy team.
Mm-hmm.
That is the best way to balance CVs Wargaming has in a long time.
Like rescue the carrier?
We get arms race clan brawl soon, don't we?
I thought it was just regular tier 9.
I think it's regular.
Something coming up has arms race associated. I forget which.
Wargaming hasn't finalized the rules
Let me
for
look
tier
it up.
9
It
though.
might have been one of the. I think it was the 2 brawls coming up.
Hey, there's your
It's-
Confederate.
Yeah, it's possible it could be a brawl.
Hey, there's another double string.
Jesus. Make it stop.
It's only 67k. I'm kind of disappointed.
Yeah. It's the 2. Okay, just for clarification, it's the 2 upcoming clan brawls in the end of this month and one in the middle of next month. Brawl 14 and 15 are both arms race, Islands of Ice, Mountain Range, Trident Warriors, Paths, and Sleeping Giants with no carriers.
I know a lot of competitive players are excited because of the no CVs.
Oh yeah.
Illegal, well, immoral. Lol.
The main issue, though, is that there's a lot of tier 9 ships recently that are power creeping the tech tree ones.
Yeah, but the question, and the thing we don't know yet is what they're going to do with the ship bans, and I've already seen some hilarious complaints on the forums where people are like, they can't ban my premium. They have every right to ban your premiums, and
Yep.
it just is a question of what they're going to do.
Now I was gonna say,
Is-
Mo could have been shooting, but he wasn't. Oh well. Anyway.
He's getting another drink. He's getting a refill, okay?
His gunners are getting, they're getting dirty water as well.
Looks like Stevie wants a new drink. He just got it from his bed. Up here, back.
They should
Where did that
restrict
sound?
certain game modes only.
So I opened the door for my cat. He just looks out the door. What do you want? You want out or do you want in? Like they said on Battlestar Galactica, out or in? Make your decision.
Want to
Close
be
the door.
obnoxious.
Yeah, I just want to make you do something.
Sigh.
So say we all.
So say we all. I can't believe they're making a reboot of that show. Of the reboot of the reboot.
A third reboot of the show?
Mm-hmm.
What are they smoking? It's like I saw discussions that what people want a reboot of Babylon 5. I'm like,
Now that I
No.
agree with. That I would love to see. Especially since Mira Furlan just died. Rip Mira Furlan.
I think they should do a continuation, not a reboot of the show. But that's just me.
For those of you guys who don't know, Mira Furlan was Delenn on that show. Phenomenal actress. She played on Lost as well. I don't think you need to zoom in here. 2.3 kilometers? You could probably stay away from zooming in.
I think the best part about this right now is where the guns are not pointing.
What do you mean?
They're not at us.
That is true, Toxic. That is very true. Bawari, she died 2 days ago. At least we found out that she passed away 2 days ago. We don't know why. JMS wrote a beautiful tribute to her on Twitter and Facebook and all that. And it sucks. She was only 65 years old. Very powerful woman. And somebody who I would say I looked up to as a role model when I was a young lad growing up. You kill that island, Mo. You kill that. There you go. I love, yeah, you're right. The North Carolina is completely ignoring him the whole time. Mo is a one-shot.
course.
Make him regret that decision.
But yeah, he got 2 double strikes, so that means his concealment is much lower.
Uh-huh.
It's so low it doesn't even show up in South Carolina's minimap or existence.
Skyring, it's not just the Babylon 5 cast that's dying young. Deep Space Nine, Next Generation, they're dying too. Yep, 9 kills. Very nice job, Mo. It should have been 8, no offense, but that South Carolina just, for whatever reason, chose to not care about your existence.
Should have been 12.
No death pick. Deadliest is upset, no death pick. What is this, Deadliest? 5 on 5? Oh,
What?
He's doing some prep for an upcoming competitive environment, I think.
There's no tier 5 competitive environment though.
And the
Unless
tournaments?
there is an upcoming
so this
Saturna.
Is this,
Our
is this
in-house tournament. We're still
okay.
doing testing before it goes public, like Saturnalia.
Oh, okay. Got it.
So like we've done initial testing before, like a while back. This is like the beta test. So again, no CVs, tier 5, 5v5, 1 BB limit on each side. And certain ships, like blatantly overpowered or unavailable ships like Cesare or Kamikaze Fujin are banned.
Mm-hmm.
So it creates a kind of a new, or should I say, more balanced meta.
Okay. So the first thing that I would say then in this instance, you've got 2 destroyers, they've got 1. This is a really good opportunity for you, Minekaze and Visby, to split to cover more of the map for spotting. But Sumitrap and the Minekaze is going north with the Visby. And personally, I'd like to see you peeling off with the Minekaze for flank / shoot at me, lol, I'm a Konigsberg, I don't care, memes. If that makes any sense.
Well, we decided to stay together for the most part.
Why Furutaka?
The player was more comfortable in the Furutaka than at Konigsberg.
Okay.
We discussed that we should bring 2 Konigsberg instead for long-range engagements, since it has we can dish out more firepower.
Fem only gave you 300 viewers.
Oh man.
What? Oh, Fem just raided. Thank you, Fem. Holy
no,
crap.
We opted to bring 2 destroyers instead of 1 for more spotting, but that means we have a disadvantage in firepower, total firepower.
Why Visby as well?
Mm-hmm.
What's the purpose of taking
Visby,
Visby over another destroyer?
Thank you, Elusive. So
You
the...
can't,
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, just can't smoke anything either.
No. No, and that's
Like
why I think splitting would have been better, because you and the Minekaze could have been over here spotting those Exeters and farming them as you kite away.
Like, yeah, right now the 2 Exeters have taken the other side for free. Your Furutaka is not doing anything, and your 2 destroyers are not gaining any
we
vision.
kind of bunched up around the right side and let them take center map control. Is that right?
Yep,
They-
they basically gave up map control for free here.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, I do apologize. For some odd reason, the overlays... Did I turn that out? Oh, I turned that off because somebody said something about my little thing earlier. Oops. Let's put that back. There we go. That's back now. So now we can hear sounds again. But, guys, yeah, so welcome aboard. This is Us Replay Theater. We're covering a replay right now from Desta Waits. This is a beta test of a tournament that they're looking to put together. Something like that. So
yeah, and we also invited some outside clans this time.
So thank you to Yasna1962 for the follow, and Kenny57 as well, C9OP, Ewok Pilot, and the Evil Tactics, thank you for the follows as well, ladies and gentlemen. And I think we've got... Do we have anything going right now, Puddin'?
What?
Do we have a giveaway going?
Yep. Right when fun dropped.
Perfect.
Old Trex is now following.
So make sure you guys hit exclamation point ticket to get in for the giveaway. You have to be a follower to win. Old Trex, thank you for the follow. Sorry, SAT, go ahead.
So overall, you guys have no real maps. You don't have a good map coverage. You have the
Right.
entire right side secured, but middles you just gave it to him for free.
Elusive
And that should not
Spider
happen with 2
64
destroyers.
is now following.
Absolutely right.
Like
Right.
the only reason you're winning is because your P-Order got a good shot on one of their
Autumn
Exeters.
Is now
The
following.
Exeter. Yeah.
On top of that, the Furutaka is viable here, but I don't get why Visby was taken at
Texas
all.
Viking 1955 is now
Like,
following.
why not bring a
It's
second
just that our
Minikaze?
player was very good at Bisbee.
He
West
should be taking a
233 is
Nicholas.
now
I was gonna say
following.
Nicholas is like the best pick.
But,
Yes.
If Hill's allowed, I would take that.
But
instead.
like other picks would be like T22 or maybe even Jaguar Sirocco.
Not Jaguar.
No.
Sirocco, probably not. But I would take Hill here as well.
Yeah, their concealment hampers their
Yeah,
effectiveness.
you want the flexibility and utility that a smoke gives you. And I could see TED 22 with the Hydro, possibly. But the way that you're playing, that wouldn't help you at all. Like the way your team's playing. So, Otto McKellen,
And
thank you
now-
for the follow. Sorry, go ahead.
Right now, your unit, the enemy Unitus has kind of is on your flank, so you can't push in very aggressively. Your Piotr is effectively out of the action, so unless he snipes one of the Exeters like that, then nothing's
Now
gonna
I
happen.
should have disengaged from the unit this year, since I have a crossfire threat.
Well, I mean, you're in a Konigsberg, which, yeah, you want to be kiting away from your
Yeah.
threat,
Not
not
valid.
towards. Kuduzanen had the second part of the test today. I hope you felt okay about it. Oh, hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, when you send me a replay and you die in it, we make Deadliest Idiot very happy. Because we take a moment, we pause, and we take death pics. I mean, how cool is that? Oh, you've got... Is that the Hipper?
Don't forget, he posts them up too. He
Oh,
posts
yeah.
all his death picks up.
Oh, yeah. Is that the Hipper flag right there? I see the Azure Lane Hipper flag.
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh my god. Then you deserve to die.
It would have been better if I had Hipper on the ship as well. But she has since moved to Nuremberg.
Well, she would be complaining to no end, considering how you died there.
Elusive Spider, thank you for the
Yeah.
follow. Texas Viking, thank you for the follow. And Wes, thank you for the follow as well. Hipper flag, flat jokes incoming. Right, rating? So, I mean, yeah, I really would have liked to have seen you down to the south with the Minekaze early on. SAT is exactly right. Your two destroyers are doing nothing but overlapping
Yeah,
their vision.
Now we're pushing it because we killed two Exeters and two of them are on low health.
Mm-hmm.
But we should have exerted control earlier.
Yep. The enemy Minikaze took too much damage, so he can't spot anymore.
Right.
Exeter also can't do anything, and Unitus is actually a bit too far out.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's it. Good smoke by your Minekaze, Divmate.
And we were surprised that the enemy Minakaze was so far north as well.
The enemy what so far north? The Verbius?
Minakaze?
Oh, Minekaze. Okay. Well, it's only one destroyer, so the problem with that is if you play aggressive with that one destroyer, you lack vision on the other side that you don't commit to. So it makes sense that he'd be playing a little bit farther back.
Yep. Two destroyers have much more spotting and combat capabilities than one.
Yep.
Like, the one destroyer, there's a lot of work on him to retain his HP, and
Yep.
he didn't do a good job of that.
Nope. Also, I think it would have been better if your Peter would have held his fire for coming around on the Exeter than the Verbius. Oh, he got spanked right there.
Yeah.
Overall, I would say the enemy
Oh, the
extras did not play
filter
correctly.
is using concealment and Deadeye.
Oh.
But for the short range map, we plan to use this use a more tanky build.
The
Okay.
map is too small for it. Also, when you have less ships, the fights tend to be a lot closer, so Deadeye becomes nearly useless.
Yep.
Hey, we had trouble deciding which maps would have closer or longer engagements.
It's not just a map. As I said, when you have less ships in the game, the meta shifts more towards closer range combat. So Deadeye would probably work for your first 2 salvos, but at that point, afterwards, you should be taking the brawling skills.
Right, since the BB has a responsibility to tank.
Did you look? Hello? So what are you asking there, Deadliest? Yeah, Duckman is exactly right. Those of you guys that jumped in, we talked about the commander skills at length about a couple hours ago. Check the VOD if you want, but there's a lot of good stuff there that hopefully helps you in planning your warships experience beyond this current patch. And like Duckman says, the TLDR is Deadeye is not what you guys think it is.
I would argue it's more of a psychological impact.
Yep.
And that there's also a lot of things that Deadeye doesn't account for. Like, you see a lot of ships that work well with Deadeye, now they're being used as well, like the Thunder spam.
Your Furutaka should not be shooting here, because he's like super low, but okay. Let's see what happens.
I'm assuming Furutaka's just spotted anyways.
Maybe. Oh, he tore with the Minikaze. Okay, cool. Let's fast forward.
We thought would have longer engagements, but like since we have low number of players and small maps, yeah.
It all comes down to that initial engagement. Can you win that initial engagement in that kind of environment? So,
when talking about engagement ranges, think of it this way: the higher tiers tend to go for longer range engagements,
is now
and if you have more players in the game, you tend to sit back at farther ranges because you don't want 6 people shooting at you.
right. Jalcine, thank you for the follow. Button, do we have a giveaway going?
Yes.
Make sure you guys hit exclamation point ticket to get in for the giveaway. SAT, this is your game, and in Colorado, you use this as your cover my replay, if I remember correctly.
Well, I'm going to take that feedback and feed it to my team. Thank you very much.
You're welcome,
Make
Desta.
sure to take Deadeye in all your battleships now.
Oh my god.
Okay. Good luck to us in the tournament today.
Oh yeah, have fun with that, man. Alright, SAT, congratulations, you're bottom tier. How do you feel about this?
Can I sell my Colorado now?
But you're in America camo, man.
Yes, Colorado seems to get a lot more up tiers nowadays.
So
Like, I'm pretty sure 60-70% of my matches are up tier.
you were turning your turrets to the left and you just flopped. Why did you just flip and set your turrets to the right?
I was.
Okay. I want to point that out. Take a look at what your teammates do. If your teammates are going to go one way, you gotta go the other way. Or at least be prepared to go the other way. So that's what SAT is doing here. He's flipping his guns the other way. And whatever the Iowa does, it's in Iowa. They do their thing. But SAT's in the position right now to cover the middle. There's only one destroyer on the enemy team and a whole lot of cruisers. This is kind of what SAT wants in a 16-inch gun-armed battleship, right?
Mostly. except the
Yes.
enemy destroyers in Asashio, and we have a Mas.
Okay. True.
Not sure
Oh.
how that's
Yeah.
supposed to work out.
Tier 7 versus Tier 8. Okay.
That is weird.
That is weird. Were you playing at an odd time of the evening or something?
Nope, this was about 4 or 5 hours ago.
Oh. You're playing on a Sunday around noon. Okay. Edinburgh?
So
Boink.
I keep my guns towards the mid just in case Edinburgh does that. So I only had about 2 or 3 seconds to react before the shots would be blocked by the island. It's very
Yep.
important to pre-train your guns like that, because that could have been a 0 damage salvo right there.
That is indeed a snapshot. If you were looking to the front, you're right. You would not have turned your turrets quickly enough. But you're able to get that quick shot off, and as a result. Raining says, it's fine, your destroyer has Hydro. Well, that's kind of true. Oh, and there's carriers involved. That's cute.
Yeah, carriers are very fun.
Colorado captains, aren't they the ones that always want to be on the other flank and take half the battle to get there or do anything? Well, maybe.
It is true. I was thinking of taking a shot on John Bart, but John Bart's at max range, and I didn't feel comfortable with that, so I was gonna just wait till I get a better shot.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since he was maneuvering a bit.
And of course, right after you shoot, there's the Ibuki, which I'm sure you would have rather shot at, but oh well.
Yeah, but at that range, I'd be like, it's a whatever.
Mm-hmm. The key is that the Jean Bart settled into that course, right? He wasn't going to change afterwards. So, there you go.
I have Deadeye on Colorado. It's useless though. Like that Edinburgh right there is negating the entire point of taking Deadeye.
And why is that?
Because I have standard detection for me is 14.6 and Edinburgh is within 14.6. Even though I'm not detected, the Edinburgh is being a jerk and stopping me from actually using it.
There you have it.
So Deadeye I would say is actually not a very useful mid-tier skill just because you're playing at closer ranges and battleships don't get concealment expert till tier 8. So for my Colorado, half the map is literally within 14.6.
So what you're saying is you're playing too far ahead and you need to be
Just
down on
keep
the J
backing
line.
up.
Now you're watching the Ibuki bows into you, which is unfortunate.
Yep, I just fired one gun there and yeah, I hate Colorado because of that. You always want to improve your accuracy on any battleship. That includes even Thunderer.
Mm-hmm.
Because whenever you think you're accurate enough, you're going to get shots like what my back gun did there.
The Jean Bart is just okay.
What's the Palmer doing back here?
That's not the problem. Look who else is with us.
He's a
I mean,
Deadeye.
it's the normal aircraft carrier never looks at the minimap, dies. You could yell at them the entire game and it wouldn't matter. I mean, that's given. Like you don't even comment on that at this point.
Pretty much.
That's right, Deadliest.
So-
Airfield Lexington.
We had a carrier yesterday who decided rather than moving his ship because the game was within 50 points with a minute left, he would instead yell at us for yelling at him to move his ship and got himself killed. That was an interesting one.
Yep. Because there's 4 ships there, and I am a tier 7 battleship, and I'm a Colorado with negative armor, I have to back off.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I would have loved to sit at about H4 or even G4 and just kind of bounce everything and slow him down.
Well, fortunately for you, the Lexington is definitely attracting attention.
Well, Lexington is a very good tank here.
Nice hit on the Ibuki. Very nicely just decided to beach in front of you.
It's the most convenient thing about people shooting carriers. They will do everything to kill the carrier, which includes beaching himself or showing broadside to everything else.
Right?
By the way, that's a shot with Deadeye. I know that shot, there's no ship in range, so that was a shot with Deadeye, and I couldn't even hit the grid coordinate.
I mean, weird things occasionally happen with beach/slow-moving ships near islands, too.
Why did you launch this plane? Because you were afraid of the torpedo bombers coming?
Yeah, I actually hit it a little bit too early, though.
That's what I was asking. Okay.
I should have hit it in about 3 or 5 seconds, and then that's when the torpedo bombers are almost guaranteed to strike me during that time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, right now would have been good.
You used to run from Colorados and you recognize it now? No, Deadliest. You run towards the Colorado, and then you turn and torp them.
There's no running away or running from Colorado.
Colorado
just
walks.
So right now I'm kind of in a crossfire between Colorado, Heezen, and the Graf Zeppelin.
Mm-hmm.
I make the conscious choice to just sit there and take the Graf Zeppelin's torps.
Well, that's probably less damage overall, right? Versus all the other battleships.
Pretty much. Heezen, Colorado overmatched me no problem. And I'd much rather take the torps at that point.
Mm-hmm. It's an important distinction. A lot of players think that they have to dodge everything that's coming their way, and sometimes, especially carrier torpedo bombers, it's just not that much damage, so you can get away with taking it.
Dodge the 1 torp and eat 40k from broadsiding.
Yep. Especially since there's also the John Bart there. It's a Colorado. You will take full damage from every battleship that shoots at you.
Right. Pem, I don't know if you're still here, but thank you again for the raid, and I hope you had a great stream. And Puddin', I think I saw you shouted her out already, right?
Yes.
Right, because Puddin' is by far the best moderator in World of Warships.
I was thinking Heezen would continue to chase us, that's why I switched to HE.
And as soon as you did, right?
Yep. Yep. That happens
Like
to me all the damn time.
clockwork.
All the damn time.
To be fair, I don't know if I would have been able to reload fast enough to get him. But what I should have done is probably waited a little bit longer. That way he has to go a bit further and may not have cleared the island.
Okay. You saw Montana detonate yesterday? Nice.
So Graf Zeppelin's bombing me, can't really do anything about that.
It's a Graf Zeppelin anyway. Bombs? Who cares?
The bomb did Citadel me.
Okay.
But it's a bit harder to Citadel a US battleship with Graf Zeppelin, so I wasn't too worried. I'm more worried about the torpedoes anyways.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of getting at.
That one, I meant to hit the repair key, but I fat-fingered and pressed the DCP.
Are you telling me that a Unicum from 07, the clan that won King of the Sea, makes mistakes?
No, this was perfectly planned.
Okay. Sounds about right.
Yep, since he was focusing me all the time, I figured his CB was pretty close. And it's, you can tell that on the minimap.
Mm-hmm.
So, what I needed to do is get away, make sure I couldn't be shot at by the other battleships, and then I can turn around and push back in.
But first you need to
One
take
day.
3 torpedoes. One day.
And now we're flooding into Colorado, so we go approximately 5 knots.
Oh my goodness.
Very annoying.
At least it's short duration now.
Duckman, what do you mean started drinking early? You were here when I started, you jerk. You were the one who wanted me to start early. Of course I did bring the bottle up. Shh.
What is it with fighters? Like, I've always kind of wondered why people do that. Like, it doesn't split your AA damage.
Done what?
Put a fighter there.
Yeah.
That's for spotting, but
Mhm.
there's no ship to shoot at me.
Mm-hmm.
I see all the time people, like, as they're mid-strike or whatnot, they'll drop a fighter right as they're about to, like, bomb a ship, and it's like, that doesn't work how you think it works.
No, if it's for spotting, then it makes perfect sense. But
Yeah, but
there's no
you're
ship
giving
happening.
way too much credit to the people I'm seeing doing it. It is not for spotting.
Yeah, but
Now-
that's pretty normal.
You would do it for spotting normally, yes.
I do want to point out here that SAT has turned his guns, and he's already made the decision, whether you realize it or not, he's made the decision that he's going to turn around and charge the Graf Zeppelin. And you can tell that based off the fact that he's turning his ship and he's flipping his guns.
I would have turned around earlier if the rudder didn't get knocked out.
SAT wants the plane kills. Well, I think he wants the plane carrier kills.
Yep, but I only have 1 fighter left, so that's kind of terrible.
Yeah. Ironically enough, the Graf Zeppelin might die in the exact same place as your Lexington. Look at that Graf Zeppelin taking the time to go onto your flank so you can put your plane up.
I'm saving my planes for the Graf Zeppelin's torpedo bombers since they will do the most damage.
Oh yeah, they are definitely the biggest threat.
I don't get why he didn't use his rockets against me, but I'm not complaining. What I am complaining about is my fighters that didn't lock onto him.
I'm glad to see it doesn't happen just to me. Because that's one of the biggest frustrations in this game, in my opinion, is when you put a fighter up and you expect your fighter to do something, but instead they just kind of twirl around your ship like that doesn't matter. Oh, dear, Ibuki is upset.
Bert McMahon 75 is now following.
Bert Beckman, thank you very much for the follow. Make sure you hit exclamation point ticket to get in for our giveaway. Oh yeah, spotting torpedoes, yeah, that was a long time ago. Well, I was pretty close. The Graf Zeppelin is now only 1 grid square away from where your Lexington died.
Yep. So I want to get closer, and I would have done that if it was literally any other carrier. But then I remember it's a Graf Zeppelin.
Yes? What's wrong with that?
Absolutely nothing.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like death.
I was like, yes, I'm alive because I'm facing Graf Zeppelin.
It wouldn't
And
even
I have to
matter.
run because it's Graf Zeppelin.
Oh, your Pommern ran the Jean Bart. That's actually okay at this point, I suppose. I don't know.
No, that one sealed a loss. If Pomeran stayed alive and killed the Jean Bart, we would have been it would have been able to turn around.
Dude, you're supposed to win in ZAS Replay Theater.
Yeah, but my teammates threw.
Got it. You gonna take one off the butt?
Yep, you can get a picture of that.
Oh my.
Oh, and your DCP is not available. All you can do is repair party it. You're supposed to die spectacularly for death picks, not just like slowly but surely whimper away into death. This replay brought to you by the win rate reduction gang, right? Oh goodness.
It's a typical Colorado game. A little bit better because I was shooting at battleships, and it was all tier 9s.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the thing is, alright, yes, it's a loss, but SAT is going to come away probably first place on his team. If not first, second.
I was by far first.
Okay. And with your XP and camo buffs, you're going to come away with pretty good numbers, even though it's a loss, right? Please explain the death pick economy. Oh god. Deadweight, I'll be streaming for another, about 50 minutes. We'll get a few more replays in. And maybe next weekend we can do our reviews of certain ships. But I felt like it was very important to talk about our commander skills and how things change. By the way, have you ever tried using a scout plane on the Colorado?
I did.
Because it might be helpful, like in this situation, for example, right?
Couldn't hit the broadside of a barn, so I dropped it.
Got it. The problem is, you were aiming too hard and you were not using cot spread with your dispersion.
Is now following.
That is one consideration I had. That one I aimed a little bit too low.
Sittenhouse, thank you for the follow, and it looks like we have a winner. Ewok Pilot has won something. Subscriber camo. Thank you, Puddin, for putting that together and getting that out to the
Make sure to slow down. Otherwise, you're gonna miss it.
That last shot that you took on the Colorado?
Nope. The Colorado's gonna shoot back at me.
You're gonna miss it.
Okay, I'm seeing shells coming in your face right now. Aha! Alright, well thank you very much, SAT, for the death pick. Boink. Is that what you're talking about?
Pretty much.
Alright, and you got the America camo, that'll look good. So guys, again, if you are new to the channel, if you send in the replay, I'll talk about what's happening on the replay and give you some suggestions and feedback. And if you die, we take pictures of you dying, although unfortunately this game ended really quickly. So we'll have to see what happens with that, if I'm able to salvage a death pick out of that or not. Alright, I hope you guys don't mind, but I got a little bit of a French bug up my butt. It was a ha 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 intensifies kind of a moment. So we're gonna start with, of all things French, a Colbert, and then move from there into Bourgogne, and then finish with a Henri the Fourth. We'll see where things go from there. So this is Emmanuel Elba. I do not know this person. Colbert. Who sent in a Colbert replay? I have a Colbert replay. Here it is. Enjoy. Was it Tashkent? Let's grab a croissant. Tashkent, this is your EU account. Okay. Got it. Now, Tashkent shared his build. He's got Expert Marksman, he's got Last Stand, Demolition Expert, Priority Target, Survivability Expert, Adrenaline Rush. That skill that adds damage to HE, which makes sense because he's got a Colbert, so there's no negative to that. And Top grade gunner. So he is... Go ahead.
Assuming you're running range for your 6 module?
Certainly looks like it. 16-kilometer range. Hey, Admiral Mike, take care. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, you know the silly wangy?
Silly wingy.
Now the question is, what kind of Colbert are you? Are you the typical island-hugging Colbert, or are you the Chad open water Colbert?
Currently looks like he's coming to hug his waifu island right in front of him here, huh?
Ah, the Virgin Island hugging Colbert.
Impressive since I know about no one. Play the game long enough, you start recognizing names, especially ranked. You start recognizing a lot of names. Last week I had a certain player on my team more often than I would prefer. Just put it that way. But it was fine. I still ranked out.
90% of the time, if you recognize a player from ranked, that's a bad thing.
Right. Oh my god, are you running... This is what's his name? Up on you? Why would you do that? Wouldn't you rather run an Honore? Cause doesn't the Honore give you some extra bonuses? Cruisers, Adrenaline Rush, and Grease the Gears. What's up on you, Git? Did I forget to put him in my spreadsheet?
You should be using speed boost if you're gonna open water like this.
Because you need that extra maneuverability. Classic!
Colbert did receive a buff in terms of acceleration, so she's even better if you can dodge in open water.
Mm-hmm.
À tous les bâtiments, commencez la capture de la zone.
Wonder if I forget. Nope, I didn't. There he is. One of you has survivability expert for cruisers, and that's it. I mean, if you camp a flag, you get 1% extra to your demolition, to your HE chance, but wouldn't you rather have an Honore?
Since that GK is YOLOing mid, I would not turn out this way.
Mm-hmm. What would you do? Just beach and back up?
I would have turned into B and run away that way.
Hmm. Holding down left mouse button? Go ahead.
If you go into B, yes, you're technically in the open, but Alsace and Georgia are probably not looking at you.
Mm-hmm. Also, in that initial salvo there, maybe aim a little bit farther forward for trying to hit the bow, maybe get a bow fire going instead of hitting the island.
In fact, I would actually turn left right now. Or
Why?
turn to the right and just get all your guns there.
Yep,
Like
that's
that.
exactly what he's doing. He's stopping right now, getting all of his guns on target, although the Kagero is reducing... I mean, it's kind of negating his impact right now because it's spotting him. Nope, never mind. Silly Wangy got him.
That's okay.
It's okay up until the Soyuz comes around the corner and smacks him for 75% or more of his health.
Well, he has speed boost, and if he doesn't dodge a battleship at 15 kilometers, then he should dodge harder.
Okay, fair enough. You realize you are inspiring me to play Colbert in ranked next week. Only Colbert. This could be fun. Could be frustrating too. It's a rain of fire, that's right, Bert. Colbert's more annoying than small berries? Well, yes and no. See, the Colbert at least you can shoot back at, to a certain degree.
Colbert also requires a high degree of skill. Like,
yep.
Not only your aim has to be on point, but your dodging abilities also and position have to be on point.
Yep.
It's very easy to delete a Colbert compared to a Smolensk.
Well, look at this slowing down pretty quick. Boom. There goes the dodge, but look at these torpedoes coming. Oh, good. They ended already. Flaming baguettes. Taste the rainbow. Damn right. Oh, you finally decided to qualify into gold last rank, huh, rating? Good job. Congratulations. Life is over. You're gonna hate it. Oh my god. What did the Georgia ever do to you, man?
Existed?
Okay, fair. Must die.
It's a Georgia, though.
It's a ship I don't have a fire on, so I must put a fire on it.
Mm-hmm. He shot
It's
you,
a ship.
okay.
It's also a ship that was being removed for being a bit too efficient.
It is the last week. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We have one last week of ranked in this current iteration. Good luck. Look at that! Team play! Your silly waggy coming in with smoke. What a nice guy. Interesting that you're not choosing to shoot the Bismarck because you can hit him with all your guns. That's okay. Soyuz, he's in a Russian battleship, so I understand that.
Soyuz is far easier to hit, too.
Yeah, because he's sitting still.
Tip 0 is now following.
Juan Turpro, thank you very much for the follow. Hope you don't mind, we're just watching a Colbert at a barbecue. Oh, look, a Witherer. What do you know? Totally not expecting.
Back camp and smoke and not turn around till he's dead.
Right. Deadliest, yeah. Set a couple fires, change target, yep. But hey, whatever. I mean, he's looking to win here, so there you go. I appreciate the fact that you're not trying to kill your mouse, though, by just holding down left mouse button. Good idea. As soon as I say that, you switch to salvo fire. Carpal tunnel machine? Damn right. Don't let Kuznetsov save them? Well, that's true, Tox. That's very true. I mean, it's only a revolting ship if you don't know how to use it and nobody can shoot you, right? Minotaur poses a big problem.
Notre équipe a pris l'avantage. La victoire est à notre portée.
Fire from the sky, damn right. Inflicts about as much pain to yourself as it does the enemy. Well, that's very true, Iger. Speaking of which, I hope you're planning on sticking around because your ship's coming up. I think we'll have enough time for it today. We'll see. We got a Bourgogne. We're just gonna fast forward because of the ridiculous memes that comes from it. Oh, look at you thanking your teammate. That's game. Not bad, dude. You enjoy the 2 million rudder mod? Yeah. Oh my god, really? Mr. G won 14 in a row to rank out in Colbert range mod? Oh my god, Cartane. So that was a joke, but okay. Scared. Very scared. Now this one I know because I was in this game. This is a ranked battle. Khan with the Bourgogne. Now Khan did something early on that I recommend you never do. And you can see some of my communication at the early part of the game. Trying to think through what the enemy disposition is, what our disposition is. And I'm not trying to force people to play a certain way, but just trying to suggest, hey, this might be where you might be the most beneficial. And Khan did what I recommend nobody ever does, which is tell somebody in chat that you are testing something. Because as soon as you tell them that, they might think that you're a bad player who doesn't know what they're doing. I know you can't see most of the chat. Do you want to see most of the chat? Because it's going to be annoying. Okay, fine. There you go.
I would totally do that in chat.
Ugh. So people start screaming at him, why are you doing this in ranked? Why aren't you doing it in randoms? Blah, blah, blah. Guys, when you're trying new commander builds, it makes sense to do it in ranked because that's the competitive mode-ish. And, you know, so look at his secondary range, 12.5 kilometers. 12.5 kilometers. Hello, Deadeye. Thank you very much. I like my hats very much. This is from Croatia. You can see me heading to Charlie, and I've got a Hindenburg with me, and I've got both our battleships. Now, this is something that I didn't like seeing. I would have really liked our Conqueror or Khan to head down to Alpha Cap, but it's too late now. Someone said it was your first game in Austria-Gotland. The other person on the team was not happy.
Well, he could pull this maneuver off in a Bourgogne, so it's fine.
And this maneuver, what you're saying is he's in front of the island here, which means if he gets spotted, like the Montana, for example, gets a broadside on him for almost free, really.
Montana, 22 kilometers, I'm not too concerned.
True.
It's just that if a destroyer is actually playing aggressively towards sea, then he'll be spotted, and the surprise element's lost.
Yep. And Duckman, thankfully he was not trying Deadeye out. And you can see me posting in chat, careful at A, there's no battleship support, so just focus on supporting each other, don't push, etc, etc. And thank God the Gearing and Shimakaze both turned away. Daring spotted, Kaba spotted, Des Moines is very close to the middle of the map. I was surprised by that decision. But it is what it is. We haven't seen Kurfürst. Montana is currently heading towards Bravo. Enemy Venezia is at Charlie. Oh, there's the Kurfürst. What if the Montana was running Deadeye? That's lol. Just lol.
Montana should be running Deadeye.
And why is that?
Typically battleships will be playing further out, so in a Rams build, Montana would be typically playing when the distance she's typically played at would work well with Deadeye.
Mm-hmm.
That goes true for a lot of battleships at high tiers.
The key is that the Montana needs to be able to abuse that concealment mechanic. Nice hit on the Venezia. You're very lucky the Kurfürst had HE loaded.
At high tiers, most battleships will build Deadeye Concealment Expert. Like, if you're taking Ledge Mod Montana, then you may not be running a Deadeye.
Yep.
But for typical Montana builds, you run at about 13 kilometers, 13.5-ish, and then you're probably staying at around 13, 14-ish.
Right.
So Deadeye would make sense.
We didn't talk about this before, but a good Montana player that knows when and how to push, they can make Deadeye work, because you use Deadeye at the beginning, and then when it's time to push, you use the push, and you push people away. Deadeye doesn't work for you, but that's okay, because you've projected your power to the point where you can impact the results of the battle. Right, SAT?
Yep, that is correct.
There you go.
And also an important consideration is Montana has that 11% dispersion for the 6th module. So then you add another minus 10% on top of that.
Yep.
Like,
comes in very handy.
Yep, there's a lot of there's some clips where people just take Yamato Ledge Mod and put Deadeye on it, and they get some insane dispersion even at 20.
Yeah. I would have liked to see you use reload booster here. You had a really good opportunity to use a reload booster and whack the Kurfürst one more time while he was relatively broadside, but you chose not to, which is unfortunate because I think you had a really good chance here. Not sure if you can do that in the Thunderer-filled matchmaking. You love flanking and pushing on a Montana, Desta. No, you can do it. It depends on what the Thunderer does. If you make your presence known, most Thunderers are going to turn and run from you. So, who cares?
Like the basic mechanics behind pushing is still the same. It's just that Thunders and Conquerors make it a bit harder.
Yep. Now in this particular battle, you can see that I'm leaving Charlie Cap. There's no point in chasing these two ships. I have no idea where the Z-52 is, and I feel it's more important that I try to help the team defend Alpha by going into the middle to spot and control the mid. And look who I just ran into. And as you can see, Khan is already getting his secondaries on him. I think our Petro helps us out here.
He should have reload boosted the instant Z-52 was spotted.
Absolutely.
And he was turning his guns.
Absolutely. Get that gun up as quickly as possible. Still, he gets a good salvo on the Z-52, which allows me to get the kill. I'm still doing quite well health-wise, and of course I've got Hydro running, so I don't care about the torpedoes that he luck chucked my way.
At this point, I would actually stop. I would stop trying to get my back gun in. I would just charge right at them.
Why?
So, you need to, like, look at his positioning. He's constantly going towards the 10 line, but he needs to start going mid right now.
the sooner he cuts in, the more impact he has on the battle. If he keeps going this direction, by the time he turns in, these guys are going to be over here, and he's going to be on the 10 line. So that's going to keep him farther away from battle. So forget about that third turret and just go straight at these guys, because at a certain point they're going to turn a B, and then if you really wanted to, you can unmask your third turret. But it keeps you within range of the Des Moines and Montana, which I would agree is probably the bigger threat right now.
Yep. Like, a lot of people do forget the positional aspect of, they sacrifice too much positional for getting their back into action.
Mm-hmm.
And since, there's, like, yes, you need to get Kerr first out, but that's where your reload booster comes in.
Right.
And you have the Conqueror and Hindenburg shooting at him as well, so you're gonna probably remove him regardless.
Mm-hmm. Gearing's a little upset. You know, the Gearing did what he could. There was no battleship over there because the Conqueror decided to come with Charlie. So as a result, the Montana, Des Moines, Kaba felt perfectly fine pushing. The Gearing did what he could. I was not upset with the Gearing at all by his gameplay. Would have loved for him to live, but...
I would leave the Cabras there and say screw that as a C-52.
Which is exactly what I did. If you see where I'm at right now, I stop chasing the Cava, I stop, and I start torping where the Des Moines is going to be. And I think this is key. I'm going to hit the Des Moines with both of my torpedo salvos. And I split them up long enough so that the Des Moines would instinctively DCP that first salvo, and I could get a perma-flood on the Des Moines. Because you're absolutely right. The Caba doesn't mean jack right now, and the last thing I need to do is charge a Caba in a Z-52. I'm not going to win in that engagement, most likely. So there I go, reporting in chat. Des Moines took a torp. Obviously that means he's probably flooding. And there's the second torp. And he's flooding. There he is. Now, you can't see it from my angle, but I was about 10.5 kilometers from the Des Moines, figuring that he would push around the corner like he did, and I'm staying just outside of his radar range. And this is a strong position for a Z-52, because if the Cabo pushes Charlie, I just turn on Hydro and smoke and shoot him and kill him. If the Cabo goes mid, I turn on smoke and kill him. So I'm using the island to my advantage here. Nice citadel in the Montana. I might use DCP here, anticipating taking damage.
I would have sent that shot to DM first.
Well, absolutely.
But getting Montana's fine too.
Absolutely, yes. I was... Yes. But he dies anyways. Now, Khan said he was going full secondary build, and we don't know if he's going for manual secondaries on top of CQE, but I think here you can see the power that CQE brings to the table. When you get a target that is within your secondaries and you get that 10% buff on reload, it's ridiculous what you can do with that kind of a ship. On top of that, you add main battery reload booster, and hello, it's pretty sexy. It's a thing that everybody's forgotten about because they're too busy focusing on Deadeye. You had manual secondaries, but you took it off, right? Because Khan recognized that it's not as important as the reload boost, right? And there's better things to put your points towards. You just use the reload boost to trigger that, or the secondary range to trigger the reload boost. That's it.
And as I said before, this is ranked, so combat tends to be a lot closer.
Mm-hmm.
Deadeye could have been effective early on, but the way Khan played it, it would have not worked. Because
Nope.
he was in detection, he was within spotting range for most of the fight.
Right. All right, Ryger, here comes your Henri game. It's only because other CCs haven't gotten around to making videos on CQC yet. Raining? Maybe. I'll tell you what's going to happen. Certain CCs are going to do it, and they're going to make it sound like it's them discovering it, and you heard it from here. And you heard it from other CCs too, probably. Who cares? Just play the damn game.
Well, that's the problem. Like, everyone's eyes are on Deadeye right now, but there's definitely other powerful combinations.
Yep. Yep. It was a great battle, absolutely. And what made it great was you had a Bourgogne that was not afraid to push. Plain and simple. Here's another ranked game. This is Rygear, who is a cruiser main. By all means. He understands angling, understands positioning, etc., etc. And he's playing 13 kilometers, so that's a secondary spec Henri, isn't it? It's very close.
It's not the 20-kilometer detection HIV. I'm
right.
Disappointed. Like, this is actually the one. This is one of the fights where you absolutely want that 20-kilometer concealment.
Because there's no battleship.
No battleship. Your Des Moines and Worcester, they suck at long-range combat, so you don't even care about concealment.
Mm-hmm. Lots of destroyers, 5 on each team. Jutland. Okay, so this is a silver league in promotions to go to gold. No, this is a silver league. Just silver league. Just silver league. Okay. We really need a butt anchor emoji. Deadliest, I'll work on that at some point. Trust me. I've been busy, and I apologize for that. Silver League, best league, damn right, Toxic. I partly wish I would have just stayed in silver, and I'm partly happy that I went to gold because I got. Well, so far I'm getting more steel out of it, and so far I'm getting more doubloons out of it, and so far I'm getting more frustration out of it. Quite frankly. I don't know if I agree with you going with the Des Moines to A, because with 5 ships at A, that basically means you have to win this flank. There is no going back from here. Also, that Fletcher laying smoke, I might have curled in to try to get into that smoke.
Be more aggressive. You have speed boost. What's the Worcester and Des Moines gonna do? Hit you?
Mm-hmm. Nice, Citadel. Don't think I'll make it just trying different ships in rank. That's fine too, dude. If you don't need the rank tokens, you don't need the coal, then ranking out doesn't mean anything. LOL, you're Fletcher? Boing. That's what happens when you fire off smoke early. You just attract all the torpedoes. Fletcher screams, "Come!" That's funny. Alright, your Shimakaze and Holland are up against a Des Moines all by themselves. This is where I think if you would have gone the other flank, that might have come in handy. We'll have to see what happens. What Fletcher? When does this rank season end? This week, Deadliest. We rotate one more time, and then we end from there. And torpedo. Ouch.
That's an interesting way to get adrenaline rush.
Right? It was avoidable, Toxic, and that probably just triggered you hardcore seeing that happen.
It looks like you're being indecisive here. Like you don't know where to go.
That's true. He's realizing that the Des Moines is pushing with the Jutland and Howland, and he's realizing he needs to go back to that cap, it looks like.
He had his guns pointed towards A for the longest time, so I was wondering if he was going to turn back in and try to YOLO down mid while getting the broadside, or what?
Give me a sec, I'm going to see if Stevie's up to it. He is not at the door. Oh, this Des Moines punish. No, not AP. HE the Jutland. Main battery reload boost here would be really helpful. Like, I would have used reload boost here a while back because I want to get this Jutland down, you know what I mean?
It just came.
Say that again, sorry?
It was on cooldown when Jonathan was spotted. It just came up.
You're right, okay, sorry. I stepped away for a minute. Chad, I got time to do 1, maybe 2 more replays. It'll take me beyond 6 p.m., but I can do it if you guys want. Let me know. Now, you're on radar by the Des Moines. I'm sure that scares the crap out of you because you don't know where he is and he knows where you are. Meanwhile, your team has died at A. Why? B-Cup says do it. Totally not because you've already turned in a replay they want me to cover, right, B-Cup? Kill the Holland. Oh, your Des Moines is now all alone on that flank.
It's a Des Moines against a Worcester. It's okay.
Actually, it really is, especially with top grade gunner now. Oh. This is very dangerous. If you're lucky, you might get a destroyer that torpedoes the Des Moines, but I don't know about that. Oh, Des Moines kills the Worcester. Good, good, good.
Yep. Worcester, HIV typically beats Des Moines in this fight, but Des Moines is too close, so...
Yes.
Like, Des Moines gets perma reload booster, whereas HIV gets it for 15-20 seconds.
Now he is getting outside of Des Moines range, though, so top grade gunner is less effective now.
Yep. Des Moines made the mistake of not charging in. He needed to take out HIV since it was a speed threat.
Clutch kill right there by that Shimakaze. That's gonna allow Ryger to just reset himself. Obviously the Jutland is shooting at him. I think... can he... He can survive this.
Okay.
Yes. There is no death pick here. No death yet. Jutland now dealing with the Holland. Now this is a mistake by the part of the Holland. The Holland rushed in without the Shimakaze to support. This is something that should have been coordinated between at least those two, if not with Ryger as well. But Ryger's so low, you can't fault him for not pushing in right off the bat. Still, he's still trying to get in here. And one shot should do it. There he goes. And you just have to hope you don't die here. Oh my god, 236 hit points. You're fine.
Ryger could have played that one better.
Yes.
What he should have done is just stop. He should have stopped a lot sooner. Kind of wait outside of range and have the Holland lure him out. Because Jutland was still shooting at Holland, so Jutland would not have time to turn his turrets to prepare like that.
Right. Right, but because he waited for the Holland to die, the Jutland was able to change in preparation, and that was close. Oh, Des Moines gives a Shimakaze, they trade. That's really handy because now there's only one destroyer left. And Steve 037, thank you for the follow. And now, this is very smart play. Just be cautious. Take the cap. Don't pull out. Don't get yourself torpedoed. You don't know where the Shima is, but the last gnome puts him in the middle of the map. But you also want to be ready to spring out and support your Shimakaze.
If he had a bit more HP, what I would have done is actually intentionally kept my heal in reserve.
Mm-hmm.
So if I had about 2,000 or 3,000 HP, I might bait the Shima into shooting me. That way, I pop the heal as soon as he shoots, and he is staring at my HP. Now he is staring at my HP as I heal, and I shoot back at him for 20 seconds.
I don't know why the Shima is smoking. That might mean he got detected. But if he got detected and didn't detect their Shima, that means he probably doesn't have concealment, which is... I mean,
nope.
Oof.
Victory smoke.
What do you mean by victory smoke?
Well, it's also a Shimakaze player, so... you kind of have to expect them not to make optimal moves.
In other words, it's the end of the battle, and he just pops it so he wouldn't get spotted, so he can cap without being detected.
Yes.
Of course, we all know that smoke works as a torpedo magnet, as we saw earlier, as the enemy gearing torpedoed the friendly Fletcher. I like Riker's decision to just charge the middle here, because that helps to keep the Shimakaze on your team safe, and on the enemy team under threat. As a Shima player, you wholeheartedly agree? Lol.
He doesn't even need to worry. Shima has to land a torpedo on him, and if he's spotted, he'll just pop Hydro.
Just gonna mention that he does have Hydro available. And at this point, you win in 5.5 minutes. The enemy team wins in 8 minutes and 40 seconds. There's only 8 minutes left on the clock, which basically means Riker's team will win. Now there's some communication happening. It's the first time this match. Maybe second time, I don't know, I'm just saying. Alright, we're gonna fast forward just a little bit here. And, oh look, your Hydro detected... Oh my god. And now, baby Ewok, you will die. Riker said it was kind of a boring game. I don't know that it would be a boring game. I thought it was pretty interesting. Thanks for sending that one in. Some things to learn from all aspects, I think. The big thing is, I think, just working with your destroyer, seeing what your other cruiser does, and go big brain instinct. Yes, I see that, Riker.
I would also argue the early game was kind of botched. He ended up not doing very much. He kind of chased the booster away, and that was it.
And that's what I mean about the early game. If you had gone to the other flank, seeing that Des Moines was going to A, you go to B, you could help support your team against the Des Moines. It would have been an easier win. You still would have won, right? But I think it would have been an easier win.
Yep. You have the best ship, you have the most powerful ship in that match. Like, Des Moines and Worcester can't do anything if you play it properly, and the destroyers need a torpedo, but you have Hydro for that. So really, you should be able to bully everyone.
Alright, B Cup, I believe this is your game. Suzuki Kai. I thank Wargaming for putting the sound back in the intro movie, right? Right, Riker. Early burst destroyer kills, reserve drain play whittling down the cruisers. Right. You had two options there, and I can understand both of them. You picked the idea of doing the early burst against destroyers, getting that first kill as early as possible. The only problem is you didn't get that kill. So
and the way you play, you'll probably end up doing both anyways.
Right. Alright, B Cup, here's your Thunder. I picked Thunder because Deadeye, lol. Let's see if we even notice that you have Deadeye or don't. And then tell us after the game, B Cup, if you have it or not on the commander skills, okay? How's that for a drinking game? By the way, cheers everyone.
So, which one is it you gotta take a drink for?
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. What was the question?
Oh, goodness.
If you're wrong, you chug. If you're right, you chug.
Yes.
What's the drinking game? If you're wrong, you chug. If you're right, you chug. Drinking game, drink every time he starts a fire. Is this the new minigame for the stream? Spot who has Deadeye? There you go. Now, look at that salvo. That's a pretty tight salvo. You missed everything, so I'm going to say you don't have Deadeye. Because if you had Deadeye, that Kurfürst would have died with your HE shells. You would have done 75% damage. You probably would have, you know, detonated him, because of course he doesn't run det flags.
This is why you don't take Deadeye. If he can't aim, then you won't hit anything. But if you don't have Deadeye and you can't aim, you'll hit something due to dispersion.
Deadeye actually nerfs people who suck at aiming. For your battleship prodigies like Potato Quality, Tedster, others, Deadeye is a buff.
Well, you also got to remember too is that if a person's dodging, you've had Deadeye or not, I mean, you still might miss them.
For every shot that or all that should have a drink. Oh god, I heard. Detonate only the Kurfürst? Surely he would have detonated at least 3 ships.
So far he's gotten 3 fires on 4 hits, so obviously that means Deadeye.
And look at his positioning.
Or he knows how to aim.
He's in the back of the match, so clearly he's got to be using Deadeye. Wait, no. He missed the Yamato, guys. Can't be using Deadeye. That's because of dispersion right there. If he would have had Deadeye, he would have hit that Yamato and he would have started 5 fires on the Yamato.
He also probably has fire prevention.
Oh, is that like where it's like the double negative where it actually encourages the fires?
Yes, you quit. So he has like 3 count. He has 3 Deadeyes and then 2, and then a fire prevention.
Got it.
So the enemy may try to prevent fires, but he's preventing them from preventing fires.
Ah, okay. It's kind of
called
like
give his the enemy's crew vodka and hopefully they get drunk and spilling on the deck.
See, now this Shimakaze, it's a good thing he doesn't have Deadeye, because if he had Deadeye, he wouldn't be able to use it right now because this damn Shimakaze who's spotted in his range. The jerk. Yes, kill him. Because if you kill him, your Deadeye becomes available again. You didn't kill him.
His base detection is 12. It's 12.3, so what he does, he waits for Shima to get to 12.4, then he shoots him.
So if he has Deadeye, he used that wrong, is what you're saying, SIT. He should have waited until the Shimakaze disappeared. And then he gets that extra, so he would have gotten maybe 1 or 2 more shell hits on that Shimakaze, which clearly would have resulted in a kill of 2 ships on the enemy team. Got it.
And it would have lit a fire on him as well.
Got it. Okay. So let's reset. We see deep water torpedoes coming. Deadeye doesn't help us detect those, unfortunately. Oh. But Deadeye helps prevent them from hitting us. So that works. Okay, good. Silly Venezia.
Fire.
Hindenburg is asking for your fire support. What the Hindenburg doesn't understand is that you've got Deadeye, therefore you can't miss anything. That salvo right there, that was just RNG telling you to F off. Has nothing to do with your aim. Squizzer! Thank you very much. I'm glad that you enjoy high-level sarcasm. I do too, my friend. Cheers. Now, hey, another raid. Grease Monkey! Grease those gears with Grease Monkey!
I have a question. If I equip Deadeye on my battleship and I depth strike a carrier,
Yes.
does that mean I've cured cancer?
So you use Deadeye to cure cancer.
Yes. Oh,
Wow.
Oh, actually, when I was playing Colorado, I killed a carrier and I had Deadeye. Right, is the key to curing cancer.
Mmm.
No, you just have a dead eye for curing cancer.
Got it.
Yes, Deadeye is the best skill ever invented by mankind.
That's right, Duckman. I do have to keep streaming for a little bit while. And Duckman with the 100 bits. New drinking game for those at home. Take a drink every time you hear Deadeye in this replay.
Well, if you think about this, Deadeye can be great against the sky cancer if you got someone willing to go spot the sky cancer and keep them spotted. Now, this will encourage people to go find the carrier, aka your own sky cancer, to go find the other team's sky cancer.
There you
So
go.
you can Deadeye it to death and cure us all of the sky cancer.
Grease
with the
Monkey.
Deadeye.
Grease Monkey.
Problem is, who's cancer and who's the chemotherapy?
Take a drink every time you hear
It's our cancer. Who cares? Who cares if it's our cancer? No, their cancer, they got die.
Grease Monkey, thank you for the raid, my friend. I appreciate it. Puddin', when you get a chance, make sure you give a shout out to Grease Monkey.
I already did.
Thank you very much. The rest of you guys that are in from that raid, welcome to SAS Replay Theater. We are currently evaluating the benefit of Deadeye, possibly, on the Thunderer. And we're trying to determine if he indeed has Deadeye or not. He just took a big salvo from the Ohio, giving broadside. That's unfortunate. It's B Cup. Does he have Deadeye? I don't know. If he has Deadeye, he'd have 100k damage. This is unacceptable. So Toxic is of the opinion that he does not have Deadeye. We're gonna make a poll, guys. Here we go.
Whose replay are we watching?
B Kupchenko, otherwise known as, God, I don't know, whatever his name is.
Well,
Zuzitsky
he
Kai.
killed Kerr first, so that's obviously an indicator of Deadeye.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, vote. Do you think that he has Deadeye? We have 4 people.
540 is now following.
4 people saying yes, he has Deadeye. Let's see what happens. No camo. Well, you don't need camo to have Deadeye. And this is, I think this is the premium camo, isn't it?
It should be the premium camo.
Looks like it.
Raining Reckon cheered X100. When I said drink, I meant water.
If he has premium
Looking out for
camo
my
and it's a
fellow
premium
Hydro
ship,
Amis in the
is
chat.
there a premium Deadeye?
Rating, thank you for those 200 bits, my friend. CKP, thank you for the follow as well. Deadeye aims for you. That's right. That's right. Deadeye allows you to look this direction and shoot these guys over here. I forgot about that talent. Oh, no.
That was a Deadeye salvo.
10 people say no Deadeye in this game. 8 people say yes. This is going to be fun, guys. We're going to have to do this more often. Ohio shot, you're not detected. Deadeye triggered. If you have Deadeye.
Yeah, but there's a sun in the way.
Sun in the way, only 1 fire, not Deadeye. No, no, no.
Wait, if the sun's in the way and you're staring at it, wouldn't it cause a Deadeye?
Yeah, semantics.
No, that's blind eye.
Oh, okay. Is that
And
a
it's
skill?
not the third eye blind, it's only just your eye.
Answer simple, unclear. No third Deadeye. That's right, he's got Cyclops eye.
But you better hope that there's nobody named Ulysses around.
Now, judging by the way his team's playing, he's got Deadeye because they have no caps, so he has Deadeye. Come on, guys, he's got Deadeye, right?
Holland has Deadeye.
He can't have Deadeye. That's not a part of the destroyer skills.
Yeah, but look where Holland is. He's so far back. He must definitely have Deadeye.
Oh, so what you're saying is he's playing Jersey Mike, thinking he's a battleship.
Yes.
Got it. No bacon option. I agree. That is a problem. I
Also,
apologize.
you notice how you destroyers have tighter dispersion on their torpedoes,
Mhm.
that's Deadeye.
And did you see that salvo on the Smolensk there? Everything hit behind him. A Deadeye captain would have killed him immediately upon detection.
Exactly.
So that's not going to work. Oh, Smolensk died to the... Clearly, okay, the Zao has Deadeye. That's what it is.
Zhao is cheating, actually.
He is.
He can't be using AP against Smolensk. That's
No.
illegal.
No, he's
No,
using...
no, he's not cheating. He's taking prime advantage of intentional game mechanics.
What is this? Is this a foul? 15-yard penalty, first down, repeat?
Either way you look at it, it's definitely a report.
Definitely.
Oh, now
Might
this
even
is...
be worth 2 or 3.
Now this is a problem. His team has capped C-cap, and they're heading towards Bravo. This is a sincere problem because it means that your team might actually win. You can't win with Deadeye. That doesn't work. So he definitely doesn't have Deadeye now. There you go, Kerfers dies.
Kabras is taking B. That's a problem.
Right. So far, guys, please put your votes in chat. We only have we are a difference of 3. Deadeye or not Deadeye? Oh my goodness. Cost 1,000 drinks. I'll see that. Oh, maybe I won't. Replace Deadeye trigger to while you don't own a cap. Deadliest? That's genius. Vermont salvo coming in. That Vermont has Deadeye. Look at how much damage he took. No way could he have hit you that hard if he didn't have Deadeye. What the hell kind of salvo was that? Clearly, B-Cup does not have Deadeye. Only 1 hit? Abstaining from voting because you cannot select Deadeye as your response. You can't select yes? If, while using Deadeye, you detonate an unseen ship, does that still make it sound yes? What's the poll mean? Flint? A, you guys agreed. He has... even Patriot threw in extra channel points to say, he definitely has Deadeye! Alright, let's see what happens. B-Cup, of course, tell us at the end of this replay if he has Deadeye or not. And unfortunately, we're gonna have to call it a stream after this because we have pizza in the oven right now. And pizza must be consumed.
Why are you shooting the Wooster? Shoot the Hindenburg or Venezia.
Dude, shoot the Haragumo, come on.
No, it's a Haragumo.
Correct answer is shoot the CV.
Oh, yes, I forgot about that.
Deadeye should allow you to hit ships in different matches, right?
Yes. And those that are not spotted.
Vermont and the...
Look at that conch. That conch definitely has Deadeye. Island Cat, no, I'm not sharing. It is Chicago deep dish. It's Gino's East deep dish, actually. Very yummy. You want to be a Deadeye Knight like your father? Oh, I love it. If you're too late, the wife changes from Deadeye to Stink Eye. Oh my god, Patriot, you win. You win.
What's your wife gonna do? Report you?
Oh. See, if she reports me, Wargaming does an investigation. They take action according to what they find, but they cannot tell me as a player what they do. Because that's confidentiality.
No, we all know she's gonna chat ban you for a couple days.
Ah, fair enough. Lou Malnati. Oh, I would love to have Lou Malnati's. I would love to have it. It's coming, don't worry. Heal would be good. But the problem is if you heal now, it's your last heal, and there goes your adrenaline rush, which combined with Deadeye means you win the game at the end of the battle. So just you wait. Here comes the Hargumo. There goes the Hargumo. Okay. Whew. We've assumed the Deadeye position. Worst of all, banished to the couch. Hey, my couch is very comfortable, and I enjoy sleeping on it. Read into that what you will. Deadeye only activates when you're down by 500 points. That's the spirit. Watch your Holland suicide now for no reason. Well,
And that's why you got a comfortable couch.
damn right. There's a clear reason they are Holland suicides. It's because he doesn't have Deadeye. He wishes. He has Deadeye envy, B-Cup.
Because
He has Pablo Emalio enviness.
that's why the Chore suicide. They recognize, oh wait, I'm not playing in battleships. I don't have Deadeye, so I might as well just suicide and take out an actual battleship.
Well,
Yeah.
they're committing harakiri.
Jersey Rick is now following.
Jersey Rick, thank you for the follow. I hope you've been having fun.
Only subject deeper than this is a whale, and that's quite deep.
Oh my goodness.
Are you
Some
sure
people
you're...
like it deep from what I hear. My conscience is very comfortable and I enjoy sleeping on it. Conklin.
Remember, the further back you are, the more benefit you get from Deadeye.
That's right.
So I don't know why you're 21 kilometers away from him.
And with only 30 seconds left to lose the game, I mean, this is how you should play if you've got Deadeye. So what do you guys think, Deadeye? Yes, Deadliest. We're talking about deep dish pizza. That's why we like it deep. Damn right. Here comes your Holland to save the day and get into B and give you another 30 seconds of farming enemy battleships with Deadeye.
There you go. Save that star.
Wait, this is randoms. Yeah, save your star anyway.
He just saved a star.
Oh, right.
No, not the whole point of being top of the loser team is to save your star regardless if you're in rank or not.
See, with Deadeye, he just saved his star.
Really?
In randoms.
How many times does
Doesn't matter
Deadeye
if
use
rank or not, he just saved the star. There we go.
Oh no, here comes the Holland. The Holland shouldn't have gone through the channel, but he did, so that means he gets killed by Deadeye Conquer. Wait, no, Conquer doesn't have Deadeye, which means Conquer is going to miss his next salvo on the Holland. There's no way he can kill this Holland right here. See? He couldn't kill him. If he had Deadeye, he would have killed him, but he would have had to sit about 10 kilometers farther back to do it.
Holland outplayed Conquer because Conquer's Deadeye doesn't work within detection range.
That's what I mean. Right, exactly. The Conquer should have been farther back.
Gotta rely on having 12 guns to hit.
So you're saying is the Conqueror needed a fifth turret?
No, doesn't the Conqueror have 4 turrets with 3 guns each?
Yes, but it needs 4 turrets with 4 guns each, right? Is that what you're saying? Because it has to compensate for the lack of Deadeye right here. It needs to just build another turret.
I was just comparing it to the Thunderer that only has 4 turrets with 2 guns each.
I'm sorry, Shane. Are you suffering from turret envy?
Only in the Thunderer until someone gets Thunder. It's the reason why I'm finally grinding my British battleships.
Conk-Nezia, says Toxic.
If you're suffering from turret envy, why not just wait for Agincourt?
B-Cup, thanks for sending that in. We'll do one last replay, because I love you all so much. And I'm willing to risk the wife aggro in doing so. We'll do one last
But at least
replay.
you don't have to worry about the Shikishima's problem of having not enough turrets but the bigger gun size.
It's not the size that counts, it's how you use it. Okay,
14
B-Cup,
is now
help! Damien, thank you for the follow. B-Cup, Deadeye, yes or no? Yes or no? Oh, you'll be in trouble now, Warduck. You're right, I will, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. Yes! B-Cup was playing with Deadeye, and that's why he lost the game, ladies and gentlemen.
He was promoting camping at the back of the map. Just like the Yemis and the Vermonts. We're sitting in another postal code. Mailing you your air packages.
It's not cheating if it's
Yeah,
another
but he
postal
probably
code.
has 5,000 PR from that. So he lost, but he won.
That is scary. I got my Vermont out to 38 kilometers. I'm like, what part of the map can I not touch?
Rating says it's okay as long as the wife doesn't use Deadeye. I mean, that's
You know
true.
the useful parts.
Yeah, let's just reach out and touch other things inappropriately from the other side of the map. Hi, carrier. Goodbye, carrier.
Puckhead, pizza's in the oven. I can't speed that up any bit. I might as well do another replay and talk about replay analysis and have fun with all of you fine people.
Put the pizza in the air fryer. It'll cook it really quickly.
I forgot about air fryers. That's like the new thing. I'll have to look into that.
Well, see, that'll deep fry the pizza.
Air fryer does everything.
Nah, give me a George Foreman.
Yeah, but a George Foreman can't fry, it can't bake. The only thing it can do is indoor grill. And do
Yes.
sandwiches.
But if you're fans of The Office, it can also nuke your foot.
If you put the air fryer on a George Foreman, how well would it work for cooking pizza?
It might work better than putting the elements of the George Foreman inside of a deep fryer.
No, that's like operating with 300% efficiency. Like you're grilling inside of an air fryer and you put Deadeye in it, then I'm pretty sure the pizza is going to be the best tasting thing ever.
Well, yeah, then you might as well flambe it while you're at it.
Oh my god, as a chef, you guys are making me twitch right now.
We're professionals. We're all professional chefs here, right?
Deadeye does not.
I threw my ramen into an air fryer once,
Oh my god,
and
you're
it came
wrong.
out okay.
I'm not
I
even
think.
kidding, like I'm twitching over here.
Now, that decision to shoot their entity, not so good, because the Haida knows you're there, the enemy team knows you're there. I like that you didn't fire torpedoes at him, because you figure he would back up. I might have fired torpedoes behind him, though. And then used reload booster. Oh! Ah, you are the Chad Shiratsuyu with the smoke. Okay. Let's see what happens.
Chilled APC. That's a...
Oh.
You temper your chocolate in the microwave at the same time as making spaghetti in the microwave? That sounds like me. That sounds like me. No,
that sounds like a delicacy.
It's not about that, SAT. It's about reusing the energy before it goes to waste.
Ah, so entropy then.
No.
What is the Synop doing, other than getting himself killed?
He doesn't have Deadeye, so he has to get closer.
Oh, now this entity I think is a problem. You should have only fired one torpedo, one rack, and then wait about 30 seconds, and then fire the second in the same position as the first. Because if the Synop slows down, you'll miss the first rack, but you'll hit the second. Right
also,
now,
you should consider smoking up. That way, no one can spot him. So Synop will push forward without realizing he's being spotted, and he'll run right into your torps for a depth strike.
oh, now that's some next level stuff right there. Never mind. He's just going straight into them, guys.
Yes, but the important thing is, if the Atlanta and the Donskoy doesn't have spotting, they can't do damage. So instead of only farming 40k, you would have gotten 50k.
Okay. Fair enough. Nuking chocolate is sacrilege. Duckman, I completely agree with you. What if you had CQC and Deadeye? Toxic, please. There's not enough alcohol to get me through that discussion. Please don't do this. Please don't do this.
What happens if you put alcohol on the George Foreman?
It burns away, sadly. And you cry.
Well, with the tilt on it, it just dribbles right off.
Why are you wasting alcohol on a George Foreman?
Exactly.
Right?
Grilling.
What's up,
I
Big
heard
M?
some people like that smoky flavor in their whiskey.
Cannot.
I mean, that's how you do it, right?
Cannot confirm or deny. And Leon is high. Oh, Haida is using Hydro.
No alcohol abuse talk, please.
Thank you.
This Haida needs to die, and he does because he shot at you. I like this.
It's still a bit more. That was more HP lost than necessary, but it gets the job done.
It just benefits. It just activates Adrenaline Rush. That's all. Wait, is that? Oh God, I don't know, Tavart. I don't know.
I'll be right back.
Let's just say yes. Let's just say yes. And then go from there, because I don't know how else to answer it. But AR is a skill that is not Deadeye. That's true, Rainy. That is true. Now, who on the enemy team has Deadeye? Their Jean Bart does not, clearly, because their Jean Bart is at Echo 2. No way would a Deadeye battleship have that. Now, their Musashi, look at how he's diving for the eye
Their
line.
Jean Bart crew is drunk on wine and eating cheese.
I have lived that problem, and yes, that is an issue. But the
Gorizia
Musashi...
has Deadeye.
The Gorizia? What?
Yeah, Gorizia. Look where he is. He's behind your spawn.
He's got TGG, probably, with full unconcealment build. He's followed the noob trap. You've temporarily given up on matches above tier 9, Snow Mongoose. Are you playing ranked? Because if you are, you're doing it right. He's activating outnumbered. There you go.
You know, we can mark today is the first time in 3 years I've actually bought premium time. I finally ran out today with premium time.
And you bought premium time?
No, it's the first time in 3 years I've ever bought premium time. I finally ran out. It took me 3 years to run out of premium time that Wargaming can't give me.
And how do you feel about this?
I feel very, very fortunate that I'm supporting a game to help keep it free to play.
There you go. Look at the chat. Irazumo is pissed off because his shots did not go where they were aimed. That Izumo should have taken Deadeye. He didn't. Oh well.
I just like that Georgia and Zuma are staring down at a Jean Bart and are backing themselves into the one line.
Yes. Oh, Bush and Rias, says Entity. I agree. Now, don't shoot here. I know you want to shoot at the Alaska, but don't. Because if you shoot here, you let the enemy team know where you are. You don't want the Akizuki to know where you are, and more importantly, to know how low in health you are.
Yeah, but if Alaska was smart, he'd pop radar before he, at that point, and he'd spot everything anyways.
Of course. People have lost their minds at middle tiers. Okay, I got you, Snow Mongoose. I got you. You never made it out of bronze, don't have a choice. Snow Mongoose, take your time, play the game, play ranked, play your daily wins. If you can't make it out of there in ranked, then consider the ship you're playing or consider the way that you're playing the game. And I don't mean this in any offense to you as a player. Okay, I'm not trying to say you're crap or anything like that, but it could very well be that the way you're playing is not conducive to winning. That's all. Send me a replay or 2 or 5, I don't care. I'll help you out next week. I mean, I failed to rank out my first week of playing gold, and it is absolutely because of the ships I was playing, because I was rotating through snowflakes and campaign tasks. And it's fine. It's okay. Most of your tier 8 ships are not great. I understand, Snow Mongoose. Completely understand. Did you get your prediction payouts? Ah, you're funny. Gotta prep for the tournament. See ya. Okay. Desta, hold on a sec. Puddin', you still there?
Yes.
We need to give away what are you giving away right now?
Absolutely nothing.
Can we get a giveaway going?
Were those new codes added for the ship?
Yes. Can we get rid of one of them?
Yes.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Puddin is going to put together a giveaway. This is our final giveaway for the stream. This is a tier 2 ship, the Abreu. This is a Brazilian ship. You cannot purchase this. The only way that you can get it is if you have a good friend who is a Brazilian, or you win this through a community contributor. Okay? That's
Tier
it.
2 ship?
Tier 2. Oh, this Akizuki. Punish. The Abreu is an Albany clone, but it does have a special horn, and it's got Brazilian camo. It's pretty cool. Now here, Entity, you should have used engine boost to maneuver quicker, but that's okay. Tier 2, super rare ship. Go! Exclamation point tickets you and toxic, you jerk. How about someone who's in a Venezuela? What? Island, I don't know what to say. Other than that's a cool place and I'd love to visit someday. That's true, it is Albany, yes. Ticket for the one true skill, Deadeye. And guys, I hope you've enjoyed us mocking this skill, because quite frankly, the way that certain players and community contributors have been acting around this skill, it makes you feel like if you don't have the skill, you get wrecked instantly before you even get spotted, and it's just not true. Something about Z52. Take your advice and rank battles around the Z52. Ben Nimitz, you've now qualified for Gold League. There you go, Ben Nimitz! People do not understand how to play around Hydro, plain and simple. So I'm glad that you had fun. I'm glad that you made it to Gold, dude. Next week, you can rank out. Fantastic. Fantastic. Got someone there who I send doubloons to because he can't buy anything because of politics. Okay, Island Cat. Got it. And that's awesome. I'm glad you're able to help somebody in Venezuela who can't do stuff otherwise. That's great. It's fantastic. Nice torpedo hits on the Georgia. I'm sure you wish you had smoke here so you could smoke up and farm the Georgia, but it's okay because the Georgia will not do anything right now because he probably has Deadeye, like the Leon, like the Musashi, which means they have to run away from you before they can activate their skill. You're fine.
You could,
I don't know if Georgia
could
should
smoke
have
up.
Deadeye or not because it's only got a 20-kilometer-ish range usually.
That's not a problem.
They want to push in. Georgians want to push in to get those secondaries going so they can get the reloading of their main guns done faster by 10%.
Why not take
Nimitz,
both?
Ben Nimitz says he'll probably get the snot kicked out of him in Gold. Dude, I'll tell you what. You won't. You won't. Gold is... So a lot of players think that Gold is like rank 5 of ranked, like the old ranked. It is totally not. Gold now is, and no offense to anybody, please, no offense to anybody who's in here right now. Gold is, I either got carried to Gold, or I played enough games to get to Gold, or I had a good luck streak to get to Gold. Okay? Sure, I'm good enough to get to Gold. That's a possibility too, absolutely. Okay? But don't look at Gold as like, I'm top tier competitive, because honestly, most players aren't. I'm not saying you are or are not, Ben, but most players aren't. And it's simply because these days in this game, it's all about clan battles, King of the Sea, that sort of thing in terms of competitive. That being said, have fun in Gold. Seriously, have fun in Gold. Look at it as an opportunity to learn, whether that be aim, positioning, supporting teammates, communicating, saving your star, whatever the case might be. Gold is literally random battles with players who feel that they deserve to win simply because they are in Gold.
See, I look at gold as the new bronze.
Well, yeah, ranked is a progression system, not a competitive.
And for all of you who have not gotten to Gold because you are afraid of the caliber of player you will run into in Gold, thinking that the players in Gold are really good, I hope that what I just described to you makes you feel better about Gold rank. Because literally, that's what it is. That's what it is, guys. It is random battles with players who just happen to get to a certain level in the game. It has nothing to do with player skill. Now, granted, there are good players, of course, in Gold who are playing Gold. But there are equally just as many good players in Silver, and I might even argue there are more players in Silver because those players realized that when it comes to the stress, the strain, and the rewards, you get far better rewards for your stress in Silver than you do in Gold. So before you think I'm hot stuff because I got to gold. Well, hate to break it to you. You might be. And thank you very much, Entity, for the death pick here, by the way. That was a big mistake, getting yourself spotted and then smoking.
Freezer Space is now following.
Freezer Space, thank you for the follow. I am hot stuff because I have pizza coming. Damn right. Desta, you're right. Ranked is less of a indicator of player skill. You better believe it. You bronzed out during the stream with all wins. Got lucky. There you go, Jay. Get some damage first.
Till I do all my rewards, and then I'm like, peace out, guys.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see if we can do some artsy stuff with our death pick here. Extreme telephoto. Oh, you've got the curve first. You've got perp first as your captain, as your flag there, your special flag. That's awesome. Also, you're not wearing protection. Most people wear protection when they play this game, but that's okay. And by protection, I mean the anti-death flag, by the way. You're just running consumable reload and regular XP bonuses, which is okay. Deadeye will protect you. There you go. Hey, you want to get on this plane for this deep dish pizza?
Can you just mail it to me?
Gladiator 800 is now following.
I can try, but unfortunately, it probably won't last that long.
New York.
Aren't you going to be posting these inside of the Discord, right?
Yeah, Seth Kitten, did I just hear you say New York style pizza's better?
Yes.
I'm sorry, we can't be friends anymore?
Oh,
Really sorry.
Compared to me.
Because if you've never had deep dish, you don't understand?
I've had it.
Then you're just misguided, much like the players who take Deadeye. I'm sorry.
I like how you're about to lose this one.
Only if the kid dies. Kid's fine. Musashi's got Deadeye, he's within range. George has got Deadeye within range. He doesn't worry about the St. Louis. Look, there goes the Musashi, see?
There you go. See, it's not a pizza, but it's a great casserole. There you go.
What?
That's what it says in your chat.
Okay, well, they're wrong. But that's okay.
Well,
Now-
isn't it better to have a pizza oven or a bun in the oven?
If you fold up deep dish pizza, can it also become a calzone?
Depending how thick it is.
And if it's a double layer cowboy pizza.
See, War Duck gets it. You went to Pizzeria Duo for deep dish. Thank you for not going to Pizzeria Uno, because Pizzeria Uno is the wrong deep dish pizza. Duo does it right. Very good. Gino's East also does it right. Which is what I'm getting tonight.
Yeah, I had to come in and defend Chicago pizza as much as I like New York pizza. No.
See, there's a reason I knew I loved you, Big M, besides the great content you put out at King of the Sea. It's because of your pizza skills. Love it.
Oh, no. I'm coming to Chicago and you're taking me to the right places. That's a given.
Oh, yes, you better believe it. You better believe it. Lots of great pizza places.
When's the giveaway for deep dish pizza then?
Jack Ryan says he's hungry. It's 2 a.m. in Germany and you can't get a pizza now. I'm sorry, Jack. I'm sorry. That's one of the challenges about living in Europe, is that every place shuts down about 8 p.m. or 2000 hours, doesn't it?
Oh my god, round table pizza. I haven't had round table in years.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to move to our stream ending screen. As always, this is where we highlight all the awesome people who were a part of our stream today. And we thank all of you for your cheers, your subs, your follows. And I need to know from all of you, who would you like me to raid? Typically, I look to raid people that have 100 or fewer followers or viewers at the time. Okay, I'm gonna make a poll. I want you to give me your recommendations, and I will put the poll up. Okay, so Overlord Boo is one. Cap Monitor is another. Okay.
Blind Potato Gunner. He's only got 9 viewers right now.
Game Prodigy is another, and Potato Gunner is another. Okay.
Want to interrupt real quickly, Mr. Mongoose? If that code doesn't work, please PM me.
It'll work.
If you can find out right away as soon as possible.
It'll work. I was accidentally given codes meant to somebody else.
Oh, okay.
Congrats, Snow Mongoose. I hate you. I'm jealous.
Congratulations, Snow Mongoose. 7. Okay. Our newest community contributor. We can do that.
That's another really good idea, actually.
All right. You guys have 3 minutes to vote. Vote is up now. And you guys tell me who you want to me to send you guys to. Checking now, Snow Mongoose. Okay, good. Deadliest, I'm sorry, I did not see your request for Colbert. Who's the newest CC? 7. S3VYN? Something like that. I don't know. I guess he's a friend of Sone's. Sone MG's. I don't know.
That's correct.
You do have a wide variety to vote on. Absolutely. It's been fantastic, guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being a part of our talk about Commander XP, Commander Rework. Thank you. Askance made CC? Dude, Kerensky, that's fantastic. Congratulations to Askance. He's an awesome dude. I appreciate that. I'm glad to hear. He's great. But anyway, again, thank you very much for being... Guys, you guys are the best audience. You guys are the best community out there, Warships, because you're mature. You want to ask questions, but you're willing to listen. You're willing to ask. You're willing to try new things, and you're willing to look at things from an open mind, which is not true for a lot of other streams and their communities. You came here for the Deadeye, says the Mighty Blob. Okay, great. So I mean, I don't know how else I can say thank you. Other than continuing to do what I'm doing and sharing the love and all that good stuff. And look at our subscribers: Desta, Mo, Harley Quinn, Diving Harry, Shane, Toxic, Deadliest Teddy, Kerensky, Rosen. Oh my god, I lost it. Lego Party Australia. We got more. And look at all of our our followers. A lot of new followers, which is fantastic. We got some cheers from Reigning Recon and Bilbro. Thank you very much, guys. No emoji spam. Deadeye is a meme, and we're going to have fun with that meme. Cremoa, Masada, Puddin, and J-Dog also with the subs. Thank you so much. And the Midwinter Fires, thank you for the follow. Say thanks by being on the air more than once a week. Ben, I would love to do that. However, I am not allowed to do so by my spouse at home. So, maybe someday. But for right now, that will not happen. Wish it could. Little bit of time left, guys. Vote, please, for who you want me to raid. Quit my job. Duckman, I thought about it. I honestly thought about it. I really did think about it. And I'm very close to doing so. Trust me. Very close to doing so. But for right now, I'm keeping it as it is. Because what I have right now is better than me just streaming all the time. That being said, who knows what the future holds for all of us. My actual job is I am a teacher. I am a high school social studies teacher. I teach economics, I teach social studies, I teach tech support. And I would definitely miss my students, Fanto. You're absolutely correct. I would miss my students. In a sense, all of you would become my students, but I would miss my students. And I teach Deadeye. LOL!
But technically, you are teaching here.
The Eye of the Dead.
Yes. I am teaching here too. I'm using. Thank you very much, Tiddleword. I'm using the skills. I am using the things that I have learned on the job, and I'm using them here in a different realm. So thank you, Deadliest. We're the head of skill too. I'm thinking about it. Prevalence, thank you very much. I'll see you later. Guys, we're coming up on our last 10 seconds. Please give 7 the Zath wave, which is a circle with the slash. Otherwise, I'll see you guys later. I'll see you next Sunday. Thanks. Take care. Wash your hands. And Puddin does his thing. And